Dodgers and the Phillies. Next on the show. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the East-leading Philadelphia Phillies. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, moving toward the box is Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are just about set for baseball from Philadelphia.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Underway now tonight as our first pitch is promptly grounded right up the middle and into center field. It's a one-pitch single to open up the ball game.
Yeah, a nice job there. This one hits right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Carl Crawford will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. And a ball 1-0. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing on balance, the better.
On to first to complete the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Yasiel Puig will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 11,
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And look out as his bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
And that's going to be a base hit for Utley.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Brandon Jordan will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And if you go by the results of Game 1 of this road trip, they could be in for some trouble. They were annihilated in the opener of this series, so they're going to need to wake up or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Pause, now the pitch. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. Kendrick over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Juan Uribe will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out. And it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Howie Kendrick will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
A 2-1 offering. Out of play. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Jimmy Rollins would be next. 3-2, here it is. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Runner at first, and the shortstop Jimmy Rollins will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. He's set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they are not going to get Kendrick at second. He's in there with a stolen base. Here's Billingsley's 1-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Maikel Franco will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Now Now here's the first pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the first offering, and this will be fouled away. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much. That runner has to retreat back to first base.
Darren Ruff will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. He waits, now the pitch. He's running towards second. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Yeah, and I think he thought he got that one pretty good. That looked like it might turn into extra bases, but that's a nice job to close quickly and run it down in the alley.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Zach Greinke will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. And the pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Carl Crawford is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. So Ellsbury into scoring position now with the stolen base. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Here he comes again, 1-2. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat. And as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. One for the Dodgers, and it comes from who else? Yasiel Puig with the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Dominic Brown makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at Kendrick. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now, Chad Billingsley. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, you gotta like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
And here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he could turn the corner. He was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
First pitch coming. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Juan Uribe will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. In the air to right center. Jordan moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. One away, and Jimmy Rollins will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-1. Ball 3 now to Rollins. 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Now the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Puig is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Taken there by Uribe. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Zach Greinke will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless.
Ruff will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. First pitch to him. Jacoby Ellsbury is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Billingsley. 2 away.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Carl Crawford is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Brown will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. His club trails 1-0. Salvador Perez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And it brings the Phillies back even now with 1 apiece.
baseball game, and now another one here.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out. Chad Billingsley will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Ben Revere will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back in Philadelphia right after this.
For the Dodgers, right fielder,
Yasiel Puig is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And here's the curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's been able to get outs when he needs it with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Adrian Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. And they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Ready now on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 win.
And this is taken in by Beltre for the 2nd out. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. And the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
First pitch coming. Swing and a line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that one strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Michael Franco will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Up with it is Rollins. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Jimmy Rollins will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And there he goes towards second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there.
Well, you know what? There are some plays that just have to be made, especially late in the ball game. And after that defensive breakdown, the go-ahead run's now going to move in the scoring position.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. DK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now both runners on the move. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Boy, oh boy. You don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Carl Crawford will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, and he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Where are you going here?
Throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Yasiel Puig is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Here comes another 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And that is gonna hurt. They've been waiting for that one hit with runners on base, and that could very well be the one that winds up sealing the deal. That's going to make this a 4-run ball game now.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Brown is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
And we'll have a new pitcher here as the hard-throwing Brandon League enters the mix. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Third baseman.
Hit hard to the left side, but caught out there by Rollins. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th. Darren Rupp will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Now the pitch. And the good heater there from Lee gets 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Salvador Perez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap there by Ellsbury, but he grabs nothing but air. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second of the game. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, he had gotten the first two guys in this inning somewhat easily, and you figured he's on his way to just strolling through this seventh inning, but whoa, not so fast. He falls right back down to earth by serving this one up right here.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown.
left fielder number 9.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 2. Juan Uribe will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Yasmani Grandal at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. A stab, and he's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Howie Kendrick will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Kendrick's around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 14 doubles on the season so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Ryan Howard will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
And he goes after the first pitch and sends this one on the ground to Kendrick at second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Chase Utley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now the pitch. Hits softly to the right side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. Ken Giles come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Darwin Barney is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
And now a pitch on the way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Carl Crawford will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Paco Rodriguez is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Brandon Jordan will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And this likely won't help much as the first pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to short, and Rollins will throw him out 1 away.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Swung on and rolled softly to third. Low roller, and he barehands it. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
First pitch coming. Now a hard liner towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close. Sergio Santos will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Darren Ruff will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First offering on the way. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Salvador Perez will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's ready. Now the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Puig in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run in the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Dominic Brown with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. It's a blown save here in the ninth, and this game is tied.
This place is going nuts. You're an out away from defeat, and he comes up with some magic to tie the ball game. I mean, at-bats don't come any bigger than this.
Joel Peralta will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Xavier Paul will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
And with the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
The 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Aaron Harang will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. Yasiel Puig will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you got to put that bottom of the 9th behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball there to start the at-bat as Harang jumps ahead, 0-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Now the pitch. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Paul is there, 2 gone.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Juan Uribe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he showed some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here comes the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Utley is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Ethan Martin will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-0 pitch is hit on the ground to third. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Chase Utley will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And Utley's still going. He's heading for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out.
That is such an important swing right there. Nearly got this ball out of here as it winds up hitting off the wall. Takes a little bit of a chance, but he makes it all the way to third base. So one out, just puts him in great shape to walk off the winner.
Brandon Jordan will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to the plate, and the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Well, infield had to come in, and there's just no shot on this one. It just scoots right through there for a walk-off game winner.
Stood out among all others. Why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.